Hey, what's up guys? It's Evan from TrustySpotter.com. Today I'm going to talk to you about what to do when you use intermittent fasting in your daily life, but you're getting ready to go on a vacation or an international trip, and you're not sure if it makes sense to keep fasting while you're away. I'm not an expert in nutrition, science, or fitness or anything like that, but I have been using intermittent fasting in my own life for about 2 years. In that time, I've gone on a lot of vacations. Last year, I went to Thailand for 2 weeks. This year, I took my family to Italy for 2 weeks. Also went to Jamaica as well. And I've been able to not really gain any weight on any of those trips. So yeah, fasting is a great tool to use when you're on vacation to sort of like minimize that damage to, to your body when you're eating and drinking a lot. So only if you know how to use it right. So let's get into it. All right, the first thing is, yeah, I think it makes sense to keep fasting on vacation if you're used to doing it in the first place. To me, the biggest benefit of fasting is that when you push your first meal back a little bit, you get a lot more room later in the day to eat more and kind of indulge a little bit. So on vacation, you're going to want to be having, big meals at night, drinks, desserts, all that kind of good stuff. That's what vacation's all about. You don't want to deprive yourself and feel guilty about eating because you're out of calories for the day. So even just pushing your first meal back a little bit, even if you're relaxed a little bit from what you normally do, can go a long way on vacation. All right, the second thing is feel free to adjust your fasting times for convenience or just your own enjoyment. It's totally fine. So for me, I usually do 16-hour fasts. So I typically stop eating sometime in the evening, maybe around 9 o'clock. And then I'll start eating again the next day at like 1 or 1:30 or somewhere around there. You may need to adjust this on your vacation just so that you can enjoy yourself a little bit more. If you're on vacation with friends or family, for example, they might want to have lunch at noon, and if you're fasting, that kind of sucks for everybody. All I'm saying is you may want to consider moving your eating window up a little bit and then stop eating a little bit earlier in the evening. Just play around with the schedule to see what makes sense for what you plan to do while you're on vacation. All right, the last thing I want to talk about really quick is intermittent fasting on long-haul international flights. So when I went to Thailand, it was about 15 hours of flying time, roughly, across 12 different time zones. Trying to do the math about when you should stop eating, when you should start eating again, is going to make your head explode. My best tip is to just eat on the plane, do things normally, and when you get to your destination, that's when you can get on a normal fasting schedule again. You're gonna make yourself crazy trying to figure out when to stop eating when you're crossing time zones and you've been on a plane for 10 hours. All I'm saying is don't stress about it too much and just figure it out when you get there, and you can get yourself on a fresh routine once you get to the destination. All right, guys, that's all I really wanted to say in this video. If you check the link in the description, I've got a blog post on my site that goes into a lot more detail and has some really good tips for how to do intermittent fasting on vacation. If I can leave you with one thing though, it's just that you gotta chillax a little bit about your fasting. It's okay to adjust your times. It's okay if you want to take a vacation from fasting. You're not gonna lose something you can't get back. You're not gonna wreck your physique. It's gonna be fine. So that's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, check out the full blog post on my website. Check the description for the link. And if you want more videos like this, I know I'm just learning and I have no idea what I'm doing on video yet, which you can probably tell, but I'm gonna get better and I've got more good stuff coming. So go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button.